This is a review of the GIGABYKE Groove. How you doing? This is the GIGABYKE Groove. I bought this bike from Amazon, and the company that sells this bike, which is the seller, is Bikeberry. Now, I bought this bike in July 2nd. It arrived July 11th. When it arrived, I had to put the handlebars, the mirrors, the speedometer, the lights, the cover, the signal lights, and this here. All this came off loose. And I had to put this cover on here, the wheel cover. And I had to put this and this. Now, the battery comes separate. The battery comes separate. And the battery comes in a separate box. Now, this is the battery compartment. This battery came with a defective plug when I received it. So I told Amazon about it, and then they text Bikeberry, and then Bikeberry got back to me, and so they asked me a whole lot of questions. What was the problem? And then I charged the battery. I had to hold it. I had to hold it to charge it. So then I put it back in here. The speedometer didn't work. So the speedometer wasn't functioning, but the motor was functioning at this time. Then I came and sent the battery back to Bikeberry. They took almost 3 weeks to send me that battery back. When they sent the battery back, they sent the same defective battery, but with another plug separately. So I called them and I said, well, I don't understand why you send me a battery instead of fixing it. So I'm supposed to fix it? They didn't answer me, and it gave me a whole lot of runaround. So what I did was, I replaced the plug. Took the old plug out, the plug that it had, and then put the other plug on. Then the battery now was functioning. I charged it up. I put it in here, but the speedometer wasn't working. But once I put it back in, the motor wasn't working. It wouldn't engage. So that's a problem. No matter what, I checked everything, and then I took it to the bike shop. I called Bikeberry and told them, listen, the motor doesn't work. They gave me a runaround that the motor don't work, or this and that, and then I called Amazon. It was just a horrible situation. So now I have a bike. I had this fixed, the speedometer. Bikeberry told me that they don't think it's the motor. After I had the motor checked by a bike shop, they checked the controller, they checked the throttle, they checked the brake release. They took all this out and checked it. They took another motor and they tested it. The motor that they were checking with, the motor that they were testing it with, it worked. But this motor wouldn't work. Now all the lights light up and everything. Bikeberry, this is August. I've been having this problem for almost 2 months with them. They refuse to fix anything. So, and I believe that Amazon is at fault, because I ordered it from Amazon. I didn't order it from Bikeberry, but they'll text Bikeberry and tell them this and this and that, or you should, but it don't matter. What it is is they're not accepting that something's wrong with it. Finally, they told me that they don't think it's the motor, but if I want to, I can send the motor up to them, but I gotta pay the shipping and handling. I don't understand that. If I receive a defective product, that means that the person that sold the product is responsible for everything, not me. I don't spend almost $200 fixing this bike. And another thing, this bike has no storage. It has this little hook. It has no storage. Nowhere. Nowhere. No storage nowhere. It has this little thing here. It has no storage anywhere. Now, it looks like the bike is built pretty nice. But I don't advise you to buy this through the internet. I don't advise you to buy this bike. The company is not responsible. They're not responsible to the consumer. They want you to make videos to send it to them. After you send them a video of the part that's no good, they give you 1,000 questions and then they don't repair it. They don't do nothing. They don't have any repair shops in this area, New York area. And if they don't have any repair shops that they're affiliated with, that means you're responsible for fixing this bike, because they wash their hands with the whole situation. And Amazon, they supposed to be a good company, but they do the same thing. All they're doing is passing the buck. So I advise you, be wise. Do not buy this bike. Do not buy this bike. Have a nice day.